And hello YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of the Zone TV Movie Entertainment with me, your host Jonathan. Once again bringing you some new breaking news that just dropped out from Comic-Con and the Marvel panel over there. No trailer, but I just wanted to talk about this, and I think this is very, very interesting. So they just announced, and also showed some concept art of Captain Marvel. Now, if you don't know who Captain Marvel is, Kara Danvers. Kara Danvers, Kara Danvers, sorry. Kara, not Kara. See, I wanted it there. Get it? Basically, Kara Danvers, she's basically an airline pilot. Kind of like what Green Lantern does. He's airline pilot, gets mixed up with some alien stuff and becomes Green Lantern. So in this form, Miss Marvel, or Captain Marvel, excuse me, wrong superhero, she gets her powers by an accident, and she basically becomes Supergirl of that universe. So they just announced that her movie, which I believe will probably be in 2019. I mean, she'll probably make her debut in either the end of Infinity War or the beginning of Part 2. I don't know. But my guess probably the ending of Infinity War to set up number 2. So anyway, they just announced that her movie takes place in the 90s. And, a while back they announced that Samuel Jackson will return as Nick Fury in her movie, probably to recruit her and all that stuff. But now they just announced that that he's gonna have both his eyes. Now, if you saw Captain America: Civil War, one of the head of Shield, or Hydra, spoiler. He basically had something to do with Nick Fury losing his eyes. So is he gonna be back in this movie? Robert Redford, I don't know. Maybe they're gonna cast somebody younger than him to be him in the younger days. No idea. But I thought that was interesting. So the big bads for her movie, and this is very key here, is the Skrulls. Now, if you know what the Skrulls are, they're basically, I want to say X-Men / Fantastic Four villain. They're basically a bunch of aliens who have the power to shape-shift and basically copy any power they want. Now, I totally forgot that I believe that Fox had the rights to these characters. Because if you remember the Chitauri from Avengers, the first one, they were supposed to be Skrulls. Fortunately, they didn't have the rights to those characters' names. I think they had some of them, but not all of them. So I'm guessing they got all the Skrulls. Because there's a lot of them. There's a lot of different versions of them. So I'm pretty sure these versions are going to be the green ones that can transform and take powers or copy the power. So yeah, I believe that they belonged to Fox at one point. I think they made a deal with them. Now, you should know by now at Comic-Con they announced that there's a new TV show coming out for Fox. And that's the new X-Men show, Gifted. Now, before Marvel almost went bankrupt. They had to give properties away and all that stuff. Fox got Marvel, Sony has Spider-Man, yada yada yada. Apparently, Marvel had the rights for the X-Men to be on TV. Okay, anything X-Men they had for TV, but they couldn't use it because the Fox had the rights to the X-Men movie universe. So I'm guessing they made a deal like, hey, we want to make some X-Men TV shows, and they made the Legion. They made Legion, and they're making Gifted now. We'll give you something in return to give us the rights to be able to do all X-Men related TV shows. We can put in the same universe. Go check out the Gifted trailer, by the way. It's a great thing. Be able to make references to Magneto and all that character stuff. For TV. So I bet you Marvel must have been like, okay, you gotta give us something in return. How about the Skrulls? I hear you guys want to make something with the Skrulls. Now, there's a comic book, I think the Secret Wars, or the Skrull Wars, I can't remember which one it was. Leave a comment below, try to correct me if I'm wrong. But, apparently in that world, they found out that the Avengers were really Skrulls in disguise. So, could this be leading up to the next Avenger movie? Maybe they'll be fighting the Skrulls? I don't know. Honestly, I really don't know. I mean, these guys are ancient and they're old as heck. So it's kind of cool that Captain Marvel gets her powers from their universe, from the Skrulls side of the world, because they're deep in space. They're probably around the Thanos' area, but probably like couple galaxies down the road. You know what I mean? So I like this idea a lot. I think this could really set up the Marvel universe. I mean, for all we know, Captain America, Iron Man, they all are. For all we know, they could all be Skrulls in the next Avenger movie. Maybe they take out Thanos only because they fear he's a big threat with the Infinity Gauntlet on, and then maybe Carol Danvers comes back. Obviously it takes a while for people to come back from space, but maybe comes back and finds out the Avengers are not heroes, they're really more of the bad guys. Maybe they're going to come Skrulls and she's going to have to fight them in the next one and try to find out who's not a Skrull. Because there are Avengers who are Skrulls in the comic, and then there are Avengers who are not. So that could be a cool thing to set up maybe for Avengers 4. I don't know. But I like this idea. I think it's a cool thing to do. It'd be very different, and I'm kind of glad if Fox had the rights to this. What a great treat that they gave something good for Marvel to use, and they got something good in return, because they ain't gonna be able to use X-Men characters now for TV. They have the rights to make TV shows now, so that's cool. So then Fox gets that, and now Marvel gets the Skrulls, probably all of them now, so that's gonna be even better. I mean, I really wish they couldn't got the Fantastic Four back, but you know what? I hear they're gonna make a Doctor Doom movie now, so hopefully that works. And if not, just give us back, give back the Fantastic Four to Marvel, please. Because honestly, I mean, if you try to make a Doctor Doom movie, if it fails, then give up completely. Because honestly, I'm kind of getting tired of Fox right now trying to do Fantastic Four. They suck at doing it. I'm sorry, but they kick ass when it comes to X-Men. Because that new Gifted trailer, if you have not seen it, go watch it because it's awesome. So yeah, that's my thoughts on this. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys think about Captain Marvel being in the 90s and have Samuel L. Jackson with both his eyes in the movies, and the Skrulls as the villains. So leave a comment below. Let me know. And if you know a little bit more about them, let me know and what you think about it. And thank you very much and have a good day.